Well, it's December. So, December in my experience always means two things. One, I've got Christmas to look forward to, but the second thing is that I'm bored leading up to Christmas, and usually because I have to buy gifts for people, I'm also broke. I figured I'd make a list of things to do. Number one on this list is learn a new hobby or skill. If you're into bettering yourself, self-improvement sort of stuff, sometimes you'll get really into it and the time will just fly by, and pretty soon you'll know a new skill. But if you don't feel like doing that and you feel like doing something a little bit more relaxed, never fear, because my second thing to do is to make a playlist. But I find that usually making these things reminds me of like a lot of great songs. I always find tons of songs that I'd either forgotten about or just new songs. So it's usually a lot of fun to make a playlist, and yeah. Number 3, we're going to be following an art tutorial. Sometimes it's just so much fun to put some music on in the background and just watch like a Bob Ross tutorial. Sometimes it's actually like strikingly amazing what you can paint on your own. Number 5, go through some old photos, whether that's on your phone or maybe you've got photo albums, and remember the good times and the bad times, and I don't know, I just find a ton of fun in reminiscing, and time sort of flies by when I'm looking at photos of your mom! Number 5, this one's gonna be a bit weird, but cleaning. So I know a ton of people aren't super into cleaning, but if cleaning's one of your comfort things, go ahead and clean. At very worst, even if you're bored the whole time, at least you have a clean house afterwards, so that's nice, I guess. Alright, number 6 is make a list of the things in your life that you are grateful for. Sometimes life sucks. Most times life sucks. So sometimes it's a good thing to do to remind yourself of all the things that are going good and all the things that are good in your life. On the other side of this coin, I suppose you could also just write a list of all the things that you hate in your life and then burn that list or tear it up. Sometimes that's really satisfying too. Number 7, reorganize your room. You don't have to like go to the full extreme of like actually moving stuff around. You could also just scroll through Pinterest and find some cool room reorganizing ideas. A great way to reinvigorate the space you're in and spend some time. Again, just put on some music in the background, put a movie on in the background, just move some stuff around. Number 8, take a virtual trip somewhere. I know I've always wanted to go to Japan, and it's always nice to look up vacation or travel guides, and then you can make your own itinerary so that one day, if you ever have money again, then eventually you'll get to travel somewhere you want to go, and it's cool to have an itinerary. Number 9. Number 9 is video games or board games. If you have some video games or you have some board games and you haven't played them in a while, it's a great way to pass the time. Number 10, if you hate yourself, you can go window shopping. Sometimes it's nice to just get out of the house and go to a store anyway, even when you don't have money and you might financially never recover. I'm just kidding, I'll be fine in like 25 years. You can see things that you want and maybe even make like a wish list of stuff you're gonna get when January rolls around and you finally have money again. Number 11, this is a way more active one, but exercising. Makes you feel great mentally and physically. Sometimes it's a great way to pass the time. See how many push-ups you can get done. See how many squats you can get done. See how many, I don't know. I don't exercise. Couldn't tell you. Number 12, write a story, read a book. There's audiobooks on YouTube. You can listen to them. Writing a story or reading a story, they both give you an amazing means of escape. And number 13, if there are things you've been meaning to get around to, doing the dishes, dusting your room, ooh, that's a big call out for me. Yeah, basically if there's any lists of things that you've been meaning to get around to, and you just keep procrastinating, maybe now is the time to do that. There's a bonus idea for things to do when you're bored, and this is what I did the entire winter. 2018. Binge a series on Netflix and make pretzels. No, but for real, like it's awesome to go through a series that you've never watched or maybe rewatch one that you haven't watched in a while and make some food for it. Follow an internet recipe. I made pretzels for like 4 months. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out my last video, I did a video on 10 songs that changed my life, and yeah, if not, that's cool too. I would really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. What's some things you do when you get bored? I like to make YouTube videos. No one's laughing. Okay. Alright. Goodbye!